A lot seems to be happening here at Evangel and across the nation when it comes to sports. For you basketball, the Crusaders men's and women's basketball teams are looking to bounce off tough losses to the visiting Benedictine Ravens last Saturday. In the men's game, Benedictine controlled the lead through most of the game and led by as much as 12 in the first half before an Evangel rally pulled them within 3 at halftime, 42-39. The men's team lost the game, although at the end, 85-82. In the women's game, however, the Crusaders held an 18-16 lead with 12 minutes left in the first half, but the Ravens went on a 14-2 run to take command and took a 48-31 lead at halftime. The Lady Crusaders lost 95-75. In track news, Evangel opened up their indoor track season last weekend at Illinois College and qualified one of our individualists to the NAIA National Meet and had 2 team records fall as well. The team is looking forward to the successes they had last year roll over this season. In tennis news, the Crusaders received the most points in the poll for any team not in the top 25 this preseason. Evangel's coming off an 11-4 season and their first NAIA National Championship appearance since 1984. The Crusaders returned their top player, All-American Amy Grossklag, along with all-conference performer in Jenna Elliott. In NBA news, the Miami Heat took on the Oklahoma City Thunder. Down by 18 points midway through the opening quarter, Kevin Durant and the OKC Thunder looked well on their way to witnessing a rout. And that's exactly what happened. And they enjoyed every moment of it. Durant remained sizzling with 33 points, and Serge Ibaka added 22, and the Thunder ward back from an abysmal start. They trailed 22-4 early on in the first half to embarrass the Miami Heat 112 to 95 on Wednesday night, erasing the big deficit out of the gate by outscoring the 2-time defending champions by 43 points over a 33-minute span. In NHL news, the St. Louis Blues are finally making their campaign go right. Alexander Steen scored his 27th goal of the season, and Yaroslav Halak stopped 23 shots for his 4th shutout of the campaign this year, as the St. Louis Blues blanked the New Jersey Devils 3-0 on Tuesday night at the Scottrade Center. Brendan Murrow and Maxime Lapierre registered a goal apiece for St. Louis, which has won 3 straight since an embarrassing 7-1 setback in New Jersey on the 21st. In Super Bowl news, the Super Bowl is a huge human trafficking event, and Indiana lawmakers passed tough human trafficking legislation this week, just in time to prevent an event where thousands of young girls could get bought and sold for sex. Thousands of people are already descending upon Indianapolis, and there will be more than 150,000 visitors this weekend. The staged message to pimps and johns is a strong one this year. Not this time around, fellas. Whether Mother Nature interferes or not, the Big Apple is ready for some football. This week, the NFL and the city will kick off the countdown to Sunday's Super Bowl, being held for the first time in the New York City area at MetLife Stadium, with a wide array of events, games, and promotions throughout Manhattan. All the big festivities don't start until Wednesday. The city began work on Super Bowl Boulevard Sunday by closing off Broadway Street between the 34th and the 47th to traffic to set up this event, featuring shows, games, rides, and more. Organizers say that the city is going to score big economically this weekend. That's all we have here at Sports Spot today. Back to you, Daly.